basalt. You can see over there in the horizon. I'll get this wind off this camera. That thing in the horizon there, that's the volcanic plug called Table Cape. Millions of years ago, when it's an extinct volcano. All this area is covered in lava fields. Yeah, millions of years ago. Had some erratic behaviour down here with the AT Pro the other day because of the basalt soil. First target today is nice on copper pipe. But what I've done is I've given it a nice hot soak, cleaned out the coils, both the DD coils I got, and I've also changed it to F4 frequency. So far it's running quiet with the F4 frequency on. And I ground balanced it and took -2 off it. That's for Mr. Moore's message. That was a tricky one. That's that black soil I can tell you about. Right. If you can make it out much, but basically erodes from the basalt. Sheets of basalt over there. Anyway, that very hard to find coin. It's a 10-cent piece. Not that old, but hey. 98, so you could say it's a bit old, but it's good. It's got a coin out from in here. That coin does count as a surface find, but the detector did set it off. That's a 50-cent. Things won't sink too deep in here. I mean, this is half rock, half soil, and that's hitting it pretty hard. So if you drop something off, when this is 3 metres deep, it'll sit here for a while. It's 1996, that 50-cent. Yeah, that's me jetty again, that's new. It's only a year or so old. Boat ramp's been here for nearly 40 years. Both sides of it. And they just put a jetty down it in the last 12 months. It's Camp Creek. Been in use since 1862, I think. Put the dam up the top there in 1960. Yeah. That's what's left of the lava fields. Got a bit of mud on it. I'll get out there in a minute. That black thing, when you turn that off, it's trash, but little cat. Yeah, it gets a little erratic when it's too basalty, because I think the basalt comes up as a higher number on an AT Pro and the salt comes up the opposite end, but you can negotiate it. You got a sinker that time. Get that out in the light. Still down the end of the boat ramp. This side of the jetty now. 20-cent coin that time. Also 20-cent from here. Down in the nice muddy bit. Getting as close to the water as I want to get today. That one's 2006. I've been reading up in a few books about these boat ramps. People load the boats, you can see the water goes all the way up to near there, that grey area turns to green up there. So people walk down here waist deep and all sorts of things fall out. So I got a torch battery over there the other day. I'll keep trying down here. Just a washer. Nice big one. Nice and rusty too. Could be from a boat. I used to build boats here. Could also just be from a new boat. Keep working around this side of the boat. So we can't get over to the clay pan there. This is where we're learning to be a gold prospector and moving over to Tassie comes in handy. You can see up here, this is quite steep. The water runs down here, goes up 3 metres, stops up the top, just below that chair. Low tide comes down, twice a day it does that. Now, if you're looking for gold, you'd be going along here. That's where everything's getting caught up. Just started at this end. Must be find of the week for sure. 1950s, I think it is. It's a Threepence. 1955. Now that's a silver coin. It needs some cleaning. I am over the moon with that. Yeah, you want the good bit? That's how deep it was. You cannot for the life of you dig here. See the rocks? It's catching in it. So that'll be the only kind I find that I've done this lovely little intro, but I'll work along this little ridge line. First for a while for the AT Pro. It's a bobby pin, hairpin. Found dozens, probably hundreds of these when I was using the VI mine over on the beach back over in West Australia, but T2's found a few of them as well. T2's got me using just about all metal mode now, so that's what I'm finding more. Threepence was down along that bank, going along it, nothing else. We come up here, got the hairpin, I'm working up towards the chair. It's the first orange Judo coin I found in a while. Normally they go black when I'm in salt. I tried to explain to you the actual water content around here to go forever. Freshwater river, gold up the end of it somewhere. Freshwater creek, it's now heavily polluted, so they tell you not to swim that bit. Ocean just beyond that mount. Working along these pebbles, we call them pebbles, lava stones, rock, whatever you want. Just down there, that's the $2 spot. You're just scanning over here now. Rocks are rocks, but that rock, just set the detector off. There's a number 2 sinker. Once again, you won't spot them with your eyes, but the detector will certainly fire off on them. Someone must have been getting undressed. That side looks silver, you know, like a ring, like a washer. And that side's at the back of a press stud. Someone's lost a press stud of their pants out here. And 2 metres of water. I'm doing everything I can to try and get the feedback off this thing. Down there was the Threepence. Up there's the $2. Down there, and that was down about 4 inches. What's orange coin again? I'll investigate that later. That's a 5 cent anyway. Read the 5 cent piece there. We've got the AT Pro. I'll show you what this thing's set up. Got it so it's on 35. Only 4 bars of sensitivity. Any more than those 4 bars and I start getting a bit erratic out of here. Ground balance frequently. Some spots you can go right up to the normal 6 bars. But it's just safer keeping it 4. You don't get too many negative feedbacks and a bit of erraticness. It's all gone then. Still trudging away through the rocks up here. That. You know, it's a fairly high sound. I've just started trying to clean it up. It'd be a nice relic for just a piece of junk, but it's got a bit of metal there. A lot of stuff's calcified on it, whatever you call it, but I don't know. Take it home, I'll give it a clean up. See if it comes up to be a nice relic, but you never know. It's fun of water hunting, things come out different colours. Not sure what I just dug up now. Thinking cigarette lighter, but it's going to need a bit of a clean to get it open. It's looking like a lighter. Nice heavy bit of metal. The hinge up that end, purple, so that feels like a hand grip. Can't get it open yet, but work on that when I get home. Going back through this way, might head up the car and head home soon. Now through the pebble fields again. Still haven't got to the top of the riverbed yet. There you go, a sinker that's finally got some line attached, so someone that ties it that way. Hopefully this wind isn't too bad. It's blowing a gale out here, but I'm trying to cover the mic up. Work my way back up to the car. That's where they drag their kayaks and whatever else you want to call it. $2 coin, you can just see it. I haven't quite dug it out yet, but working my way back up where they often drop their stuff, I suppose. It's not a bad little prosperous hunt so far. There's a champagne bottle in there too, so I'm not after it, but I don't know if we're going to get it through there. See, we've been drinking here. Top of the boat ramp here, trying to shelter out the wind. Another $2 coin. complaining. At the back of the seat down there was a Threepence before, so I just worked my way to the top where people sit. After digging such a wonderful nice hole, having to find hiding in there. Another $2. Shouldn't say it's so low, it's nice. Yeah, up behind a tea tree, still near that boat ramp. The other $2 just over that chair. And can't go much further that way, so I'm not sure why someone would be sitting here with $2. As you can see, I'm crawling my way along the creek edge up towards the car. A 1 cent coin. Had to get one eventually. Alright, I've had the phone call from the wife. She wants me home for dinner. That's the dam. That's the creek. That's the second part of the town. Second time they built the town was around this side. I got a photo at home from 1960 when they built this little thing. It's a spillway. I was down the bottom of that where the Threepence was. The other side of that's about a metre deep. High tide, the water goes up to where you can see that wet line. And it flushes in and out there, and people come in and do a bit of bream fishing. Now, back to coins. First dollar for the day. Just here where somebody would have been sitting, catching the fish as they go to the spillway. But yeah, not too bad. And it's 1985, I think it is. Yeah. And nearly at the car.